we share, with a dash of this and a pinch of that, mixed all up with care. The best company and conversation, recipes and new creations. We're cooking up something good here at home. We are cooking up something good here at home.
Well, hello and welcome, family. We are so glad you came by the kitchen today. It just would not be the same without you, literally. Look forward to the family gathering around. Every time you hear that theme music, you're like, okay, I better grab a cup of coffee and get comfortable because we're going to learn to make some new recipes, and I hope you're enjoying them. A very special guest with us today. Everybody's like on their best behavior because the director of programming for Cornerstone Television, hello, is here. And he's making some wonderful salad ideas for you and the family. These are salads that can be used all year long, and they're delicious, they're fresh, and they're good. Before we get to that, I wanted to share something. You know, I think we've all gone through periods of times in our life where we just had a rough go for a few weeks, few months. Sometimes it lasts longer. And you just feel like God is there, you know, where am I going? What's happening to me? Seems like I'm in a rut, you know, and we get tied up in a spot and we think, is there any hope? Is things going to change? And you know what? Somehow God in his mercy knows exactly right where we are. And I was in a position like that a while back. And I just said one day, Lord, I just need some encouragement. Could you just have somebody encourage me? And I got these 2 cards from you wonderful viewers, and I want to share them with you. Because I kept them. I kept them because when that tends to want to happen again, I pull them out and read them, and I get encouraged. The first one says, just on a little thank you card, no name, Arlene, know that you are a gift to God's human race. A gift to God's human race? That's pretty awesome. It cheered me up, made me feel good. This one is from a woman and her daughter. She says, Dear Arlene, you radiate on television. My mom and I watch your show often, have enjoyed it and your recipes very much. But most of all, we've enjoyed observing you. You're a person of strength, courage, insight, concern, and intelligence. We watched your heartfelt talk that aired on Sunday, February 14th. Your sincerity for your husband, Paul, humanity, and for God transcends through the television set. Thank you for sharing with so many such wonderful personal experiences. God has not left you. He's giving you more experience to share with others. God is watching you, guiding you through the process of making a difference in people's lives. Through your words, your recipes, and faith, you have touched so many. May God continue to work through you, and may he keep you strong enough to do all that your heart desires. Thank you for being one of God's special people. One can just look at you and see your sincerity. We wish you continued peace, Maria and Kathy, a mother and daughter team. You know what? You couldn't give me $1 million that would make me feel better than these 2 little cards did. And they still do after a couple of years. I wonder, how long has it been since you've said an encouraging word to someone who is struggling or having a situation or a problem in their life? And all it would take would be drop a little note, pick up the phone, just stop by and see them, take them a plate of cookies or something and say, you know what? You're really important. You're important to God, and you're important to me because you're my friend. I want you to know, if you're watching today, you are important, first of all, to God, and you're important to me because you're part of our at-home family. And we really, really, really do appreciate and love you. And we thank you for watching. Well, Tom Hollis, the director of programming here at Cornerstone, is stepping into the kitchen and going to step up with some great salads, and we'll be back in just one moment. Stay with us. Here's today's at-home hint. When you deep fry, hold each piece of food with long tongs as you add it to the oil. Hold it just below the oil's surface for 5 seconds before releasing it. This will seal the exterior and stop it from sticking to the pot or other food. Well, I would like to introduce a man who is my boss. Very nice to see you, Tom.
Oh, good to be here. Good to be here.
Always good to have you around. We have, I've known you for, how many years have you been here?
15.
Long time.
Yeah.
And he's been head of, if you've ever called the counseling department a few years back, this is the guy you got. But he's moved on to programming, doing a great job. And you like to cook a little bit?
Well, I do like to cook a little bit, but you know, when I get home, Jean's usually got something done.
Jean's his wonderful wife.
My wonderful wife. She's usually got something done, and she'll say to me, do you want to make a salad?
Make the salad.
So it got to be a habit where I would make the salads, and I got to where, you know, you go in the refrigerator, whatever in there, you make a salad out of it. So, you know, over the years, we found some salads we like a lot.
That you kind of go to because you know they're good. Okay, tell us about this first one. This is unusual. You're going to like this.
Yes, this is Ramen Noodle Oriental Slaw. You know, I love coleslaw.
I do too.
And I love like traditional coleslaw with mayonnaise based, and we have a pepper slaw we make. It's got a lot of different peppers in it, but we really like this one a lot.
Now this is just coleslaw mix that you buy in a bag, right?
That's already chopped up for you. If you don't want to do that, don't have a food processor at home. So if I'm, you know, if I'm going to be making this out of a head of cabbage, it's going to be a lot of slicing and dicing. So.
Okay, tell us what, like everything that's in here now.
Okay, so we've got that. Now we make a special dressing for this, and what we have here that's the special ingredient is a package of the chicken flavored out of the ramen noodles.
Okay.
We've got the package of ramen noodles, you know.
So you're going to use the chicken flavor and the noodle in this, both?
Yes, we're going to use them both. So what we want to do is combine all these ingredients. We've got the sugar here with, we'll put that in the bowl. And we want to put the vinegar. This is the vinegar. Let's stir that up a little bit right off the bat.
Yeah, we'll get it dissolving.
Yeah, get that dissolving.
Okay, while you're doing that, you have some slivered almonds and some sesame seeds that you just kind of heated up to get a little toast on them, right?
Yes, and you know, we just toast them in a pan. You can use a little.
Isn't it amazing how it changes the flavor?
You can use it gives it a nice roasted flavor. It really does.
Okay.
All right, so we've got that going. Now let's put this packet of
do a little cleanup
seasoning in.
Okay, and that goes right in there with that. Okay.
Yeah, and you can use. There's different flavors, obviously, of ramen noodles. This is the chicken flavor. We like this the best, but there's other flavors you can use, and it works well too.
Okay, do we need to cut some of those green onions?
We do.
All right, why don't I do that while you're doing the other?
All right.
Okay.
We'll need
this is a good idea. Always put a damp cloth underneath your cutting board, then it won't move around while you're chopping.
There you go.
Okay.
You don't want it moving around while you're chopping.
Oh, absolutely not. Now, do we want all of these?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah.
Do we just cut them straight, or you want them on a bias, or how do you want them?
Yeah, that'd be good. On a bias is nice.
Is that fine enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, again, salads are pretty much whatever you like. You know, I tend to I like green onions. I like onions, period. So we're glad to, you know, put those in there.
Now, how far up do you go with this? You go the whole way?
I usually go the whole way.
Oh, you like, you know what, most of the flavor's in the top part. That
Really?
dark green. Yes, it is.
I mean, I like it because it gives a nice color. You know, you have that dark green in there.
And with that whole bag full, you're going to want a lot of onion in with that because that's going to help perk it up. Okay, so
there we've
tell me what the process is. Then we're going to pour this on there.
Yeah, well, let's put the onions in first.
Okay, go ahead. We got them.
Okay.
There you got them.
We'll put those all in. So we've got the onions in there. And let's go ahead and we'll put the almonds in. We'll put, these are sesame seeds. And you can use other seeds too. You don't have to use
you can use
these.
poppy seed or whatever.
Right. Let's put.
What about these?
Well, we're gonna get to that. Let me just dump this on here.
Okay.
And let me mix it around a little bit.
Okay.
And this adds, this is so crunchy and good.
Oh, it looks, it smells wonderful.
Yeah, with the flavor of the, you know, the.
You almost get a little Oriental feeling with that, don't you?
Yeah, you got that the sesame seeds in there. You got the almonds in there. It's really nice. Now.
Okay, we only have 3 minutes.
Okay, ramen noodles.
Oh.
I usually get the knife and I just
it's got
go
the
to
big
town.
boy going
Yeah, watch your fingers.
Yeah. Everybody pull your toes and your fingers in. And I dump that little bit extra that's in the bottom of that.
Yeah.
See, my mom always says, that's somebody's bite that's left in there. So I'm just going to dump it in. Look how much is left in there.
Well, we're making a colossal mess here, but you
That's
get the
all right.
idea.
That's all right. We know what we're doing.
So you get all these different size chunks in there. You're trying to make them bite-sized, but then just put it in there.
Dump them in there, huh?
Dump it in there.
This feels like shredded wheat almost, doesn't it?
It gives it another crunch, so there's a lot of different crunches going on in here.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of mess going on at the
Don't
table,
worry
too.
about it. Not to worry.
So what we do is
Now I know why you make salads.
You mix this around. Oh yeah, salads are messy business. You know, there's usually stuff everywhere, but that's all right. All right, so we've got that all mixed around. So what we're gonna do is we wanna put this in the fridge for about an hour before you serve it.
Okay, let's do that so we can get to the other one.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna do that. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance here.
Let's see here.
Clean up time.
That right there.
Okay, now bring that other stuff out so we can kind of get an idea.
All right, we've got an arugula salad here that is great. It's really different.
Yeah, arugula. Tell us about arugula.
Arugula is like kind of a bitter lettuce, kind of a peppery tasting lettuce.
Okay.
And, you know, I don't know, I kind of like the bitter flavors. I know you ever have a Passover where they have the bitter herbs?
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm like, keep giving me those bitter herbs. I
Yeah,
like that horseradish, and I like
sometimes you're
different
just looking
things
for
like
something
that.
different, you know?
Yeah, so this was really good at a restaurant, and so we decided to find a recipe, and we like it, and it's great with fish too.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we have a couple. You want to do some more
sure.
onions?
Am
We
I
got
good
a
at
couple
onions?
You are great at onions.
Okay, thank you very much.
So we're gonna put those in there. I'm gonna make the dressing here. Now
Yeah.
with this dressing, tell you what, I'm gonna come over here. Can I do it over here?
Sure.
All right. This dressing's got oil, water, and lemon juice.
That's what's going to make it sour.
Yeah, so it's a very sour dressing.
Okay.
We have something to kind of counteract that, make it a little sweeter, which is these right here. We've got
I
these
love mandarin oranges.
mandarin
don't you?
oranges. They do great. Let me see if I can get this lid off here. You got a fork in here?
Sure, right there, right there. Right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll pull this lid up. And all right, so we're gonna dump these in here. That gives
Okay.
it the sweetness.
Sure does. And look at the color. I love it.
Yeah, you gotta have some color.
Well, you
I'm
know-
gonna put this in here. I don't think I'm gonna use all of this.
Save
you know,
some.
We're gonna save some. It
Okay.
soaks it up okay.
And this goes in.
This goes in,
Okay.
and then what we want to put in is some chopped
Uh-huh.
walnuts. Let's chop up some
Okay,
walnuts.
here you go.
Give me that
Go
big.
for it.
Here we're gonna make another mess.
That's all right. You know what? He's going to chop up walnuts and add it. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll show you this. And we've got 2 more ideas of great salads. We'll be back in just a minute. Well, if you just joined us, we have a special guest, Tom Hollis, Director of Programming here at Cornerstone Television, joining us today. We already made 2 wonderful salads. I can't
That's
wait.
right.
And this one is a favorite of probably everybody in the country, a taco salad. But yours is a little different, and I like that. Tell us
Well,
what you're doing.
Well, you know, with the taco salad, what's great is you can still maintain your macho manliness, you know, by making a salad
Yeah,
that
right.
has meat in it. So, you know, if you're having a, you know, some sort of a Steeler game or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've got a couple, like a head of lettuce, iceberg, and then we put some leaf lettuce in
Is that
here.
spring mix?
No, this
That's
is just
not
leaf
spring.
lettuce.
Oh,
This
okay.
is just, you know, kind of red
got
tip
some nice
leaf
tips.
lettuce.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. And so you want to put, you know, about 3 tomatoes in.
Chop them up,
nice,
okay.
red, pretty ripe
Yeah, ripe
tomatoes. You want to cut up a green pepper. You can put that
Yeah,
in
looks
there.
nice.
That's
Boy,
real
look at
nice.
the colors are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, these are just so
Yum.
great. You definitely. You know what? Let's wait on the onions.
Okay.
Let's do the meat right now. We're going to
Okay.
put the meat in. Now this is just a pound of ground meat that has been browned, and then you know those taco packets, taco seasoning.
yeah.
You just put one of those in there.
Oh, look
and
at that. Doesn't that
just
look good?
follow the directions. Now that's a manly salad
Well,
right
you
there.
know what? It
Arlene.
looks so good. You could just eat that. I mean, by itself. You know, what do
And
you need? Put a little
you got to
dressing
work
on
this
it.
in here a little bit.
You need a bigger spoon, maybe?
Maybe we need a bigger spoon.
How about one of the wooden spoons over there at the end? That might help.
Yeah, let's get that. There
Yeah.
we go. This will do good.
Yeah,
And
because it's
we'll-
easier to.
We'll
you
mix
know, get your
that in
sleeves.
there.
Smells wonderful. Smells delicious.
And
And then, is there a dressing that goes on this?
now
Or
all we usually do is just French dressing. Now,
Oh,
before we do
okay.
that, let's put the cheese in.
and that's cheddar, of course,
That's
right?
cheddar, shredded cheddar.
This is all the elements, you know, of tacos.
Right, and it's all as a salad. Now,
Oh, yeah.
the thing I do that's different, a lot of people put the chips right in here. I don't like to do that because if there's any left over, it's all soggy the next
Yeah, I
day.
don't like
or if
that
it sits
either.
for a while, it's all soggy. So
See, that's a good thought because you
What I
don't have
do-
to put them on there.
is I just take the chips and I just put them right on the plate. You know, you might smash them or you can leave them whole, put them on the dinner plate, and then pile the salad on top of that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So let's put the onions in.
Okay, we got just a couple of them.
And maybe you can pour the dressing on there.
I would be more than happy. Do you use the whole bottle?
We'll see.
Okay, well, I'll start pouring, and you tell me when,
yeah.
Okay?
It'll be close to the whole bottle. My kids, they love this. They love it. My one
What's
daughter.
not to love?
When my one daughter moved out, she goes, my other daughter just texted the words taco salad to her one day.
And she came home, right?
She was like, not fair, where's mine? All right, that's good right there.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much a good part of the bottle.
Yeah.
It is.
So we just mix this up.
Oh,
it is
smell
good
incredible.
stuff.
Can't wait,
Everybody
can't wait.
loves it.
Yeah. Does that need to be mixed some more? Do you want to start your next one?
Yeah,
so I'll go ahead and do this one.
Let's work on this. Now this is a salad. After I had said I'd come do the show, my cousin made this salad, and I said, I've got to do this on the show. It's great. It's a bag of spring mix.
Oh, that's the spring mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that is so easy. Don't you just love that? That's
and you
the
know
hardest.
what's nice? It's washed and cleaned and everything for you.
I mean, that's the hardest part about making a salad is cleaning all the lettuce. So
and drying it.
Here, we'll put the whole bag in there.
Sloppy.
And what we've got is we've got pears here that we are. Whoop! I caught that pear as it was ready to go.
Very good.
But 5 or 6 pears, and you know, you got to get ones that are kind of soft.
Yeah, you want them to be.
Yeah, you don't want them to be hard at all. And you can just cut them like you would, you know, an apple, and then you know, just cut them up into bite-sized pieces, and you know, you're fine. But we're not going to do any more because we've got a whole bunch already done here.
Yeah, already done it, ready to go.
This might be.
And you
this
know
looks like plenty.
You want to do them right before you're going to serve because they'll get brown too.
Yeah, you can do a little bit of lemon juice on there, and that'll keep them from getting brown. But you put these in there. You might need to cut them up even a little smaller than what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
And
well,
then,
it's according to what you like, I guess, too.
Now, what's amazing about this is the different flavors that are in here. We've got onions.
Yeah, really, huh?
Again, I love onions, but what do you think of onions and pears together? That's not what you normally put together.
Not really.
Then, you put some raisins in here. Again, this is a sweet.
Oh, this sounds fall, doesn't it? I mean, it's so fall. With the raisins and the pears and
blue cheese.
Oh, why not?
Now,
look at that.
You know, it's like, you know what? I'd even put more than that in, to be honest with you. Put it in, and then we just sort of mix this around.
You have more? We're going to get
We're going to get some more blue cheese.
Yeah. Now, wait. You know the only thing missing out of that?
We need a dressing, don't we?
No, would be a nut.
A nut.
It's a crunch, some kind of crunch.
How about that?
Hey, walnut. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We put the walnuts in.
And look, the blue.
Let's put some more blue. Let's put some more of that blue cheese in there.
Absolutely.
You know, you would think, what does blue cheese have to do with pears? But
the combination is
so incredible.
incredible.
Good. All right, let's. What we need is just a balsamic vinaigrette right out of the bottle here.
Okay. Wonderful.
We'll put that on there.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, the flavors are so great on this.
I love balsamic vinaigrette.
You know, you put this, and so you've got the sweet, you've got the tart with the blue cheese dressing.
Colors. That's just going to permeate all over the place.
And it is really good.
Oh,
the first time I had this, I was like, oh, yeah. Now, we've made this with apples, too.
Yeah, you could.
You can make it with apples. The pears, when they're soft, are really
the best.
excellent, though. That's the best. So
look how
put
beautiful
that in
the
there.
color is. That could accompany pork chops. That could accompany a pork roast. You could have chicken with that. I mean, there's so many things.
on the top here, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of
that.
This on the top.
Oh boy! You know what? I tell you what. He's finishing up, and when we come back, we're going to be in the dining room. We're going to be tasting all these great salads. Tom, you outdid yourself.
Thanks, Arlene. It was fun.
I'm telling you. We'll be right back in just a minute. Now be sure that you write for those recipes because you're not going to want to miss them because these are good, as I said before, all year long. You enjoy them all year, right?
Oh, yeah, anytime.
And you know what? We need to eat more salads, and your kids need to get acquainted with salads as a main course in the meal. I think that's a good thing to do. All right, sir, show us about that taco salad.
Oh, well, see, what you do is now you take the chips, you put them down here like this.
That many?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want a lot, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, is that enough?
And then you put this on top here. It's all real good. Let it roll around there. Get some more meat.
This smells so good.
Then you want to put some salsa.
Salsa.
Put some salsa on there. That's great.
And you can get hot, medium, mild, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
I like medium. And then.
Oh, you have to have the.
Oh, this
sour
is
cream.
really good. This just tops it off
Yeah.
just right.
Oh my.
I guess that's called a dollop, right?
Yeah, or a dab, dollop, or a doob, whatever.
And then if you want to, you can put some red hot on it.
Oh, that's medium. That's going to be hot, all right.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's
Okay,
great.
now let's go the Oriental Slaw.
Oriental Slaw.
That's
you can just,
wonderful.
Yeah, this is great. You know,
Smells
again,
delicious.
just
It's going to be good.
it's just a
Nice
wonderful.
and moist.
Yeah, nice
Very
and
good.
and just a wonderful. We're going to have a nice, really full
I'm telling
plate
you, this
here.
is a buffet.
And
That's your pear salad.
pear
Got the
salad.
blue cheese
Yep.
in there. Oh, the smell is incredible here.
And the arugula salad,
Yeah, the
yeah.
arugula with these wonderful little mandarin oranges and walnuts and just that Oriental flavor there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I can't imagine that you would not be able to enjoy one of these. So everybody would like something here. wouldn't they,
Yeah,
Tom?
everybody would like something, and you might be surprised. You think, again, the blue
Yeah.
cheese and pears, but it's really good.
Wait till you try it. You're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And we added a little iced tea with that. We added a few, if you wanted, you could have a little bun or whatever. Mostly just gather your family around and try this. I know they're going to like it. I know they're going to like it. And we like you, Tom.
Oh, that's nice,
You're a good
Arlene.
buddy. You're a
Thank
good
you.
buddy. And we thank you for coming and being on. We thank you for coming because it just wouldn't be the same without you here at home. We'll see you next time. Bless you.
Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Dravosburg, Pennsylvania.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.